Welcome to the dawn, as the great man once said. What do I mean? Well, I'll tell you what I mean. You should be able to see me, sadly for you. You should be able to hear me. I finally cracked open the new laptop about a week ago. I thought, I can't set it up without the old daughter here. I'm thick as you know what. But I thought, saying, I've got to give it a go. The other one makes loads and loads of background noise. I think the drivers have gone. And then the third one I've got is so slow, it's unbelievable. It's taking me forever. And some of the buttons don't work and it's got to be plugged into the wall. It's a nightmare. I've opened this one and hopefully I'm recording and it'll work. Right, I'm celebrating, folks. I'm celebrating. This is the new dawn. Number one, I've got a new laptop. Hopefully it'll be working. I won't know till I play it back later. I'm only celebrating with a brew, folks. I'm not going to get drunk. I've got a lot to do. Cheers to all of you. I'm celebrating. Well, you'll know what I'm celebrating about because you've seen the thumbnail. You've seen the thumbnail, so you'll know. We've hit 5,000 subscribers. I just cannot believe it. It's just unbelievable. It's my favourite word of late because everything I'm reporting on is unbelievable. I can't understand it at all. And you're tuning into a guy when you do tune in. That number one has got no editing technique whatsoever. He often doesn't get his hair done or have a shave. He's got no background music. He's got no graphics. He's got nothing. No walking, talking pictures. Well, I'm not walking. I'm talking on air, but I'm not taking it out of the studio bedroom. I'm just not taking it out of here. It's just... But you're still tuning in. And I can't understand it. I can't understand it more so because I seen a video I did the other day on a fella from that there Tenerife. I just happened to look back at it and I seen it and I thought, oh my God. How bad are your eyes at the moment? That's mine, by the way. My eyes, I'm thinking, oh my God, they're horrendous. Now, I do have bags under my eyes, folks. I've told you that before. And sometimes they grey circle it. But because I'm recording later and later in the day, because the job's getting the best of me, because I've got that light on, I think, on top of the laptop, which isn't on yet, it will be on later. I think that's a false light and it's making my eyes look worse. I thought, oh my God, it looks like I've been punched about 4 times in each eye. The worst black eyes you've ever seen in your life. I thought to myself, are they really that bad? Next day I said to her indoors, are my eyes that bad? I know they look old and tired. I keep too late tonight. I'm up all the time. I'm not getting enough sleep. I know that. But are they that bad? She said, well, they're bad. No, they're not that bad. Which is unlike the wife. She likes to say they're bad first before telling me they're not that bad. And I said, I think it's the light on when I'm filming it. I said, I just can't believe it. I said, I can't believe it. Yesterday, all my messages, I kept my glasses on throughout them all. I thought, no, I can't let you see them. And then I thought, I'm just going to be me. I'm just going to carry on as I do. I'm not vain, really, but it did shock me. So, thanks for putting up with me. Thanks for watching what you do. 5,000, I just honestly can't believe it. It comes on the back of probably a bad 4 months for the channel. Going away didn't help me because the input was sparse. Moving house certainly didn't help me because I had 7 to 10 days off. And when you do that, YouTube just batter you. They don't push my videos enough, and people have got to see them to get them pushed. But they push a little bit, and then if people see them and like them, they push a bit more. They've not even been pushing it to the first lot of people. The only ones that are coming on here for virtually every video are the few of you that watch anything I do regardless, and that's only a small core of that 5,000. And to you more than anyone, I appreciate what you do and I appreciate the time you give me. Honestly, thank you very, very much. But YouTube haven't helped me, but over the last few weeks, it's been horrendous. I've had the slowest growth I've ever had in my life. Put out another video 2 or 3 days ago. It's only got watched by about 7,000, but got about 100 subscribers in a day, 2 days. It happened once before where I got 1,000 in about 4 days. Same kind of subjects, you know, but I don't put them subjects out there. They were to do with race and grooming and so on and so forth. I don't put them out there to get views. I put them out there because it's in the news. Whatever's in the news, I cover. You know that, folks. News, anything newsworthy, sports, entertainment, TV, music, horse racing, football, rugby league, other bits of sport, Talk Sport, Sky Sports, all of that, Man United, The Wire, I cover it all. You know, anything that I think's newsworthy that you might want to hear, I air it. I know it's not for everybody, but that's what I do. The output hasn't been as great off me as well over it recently, partly because of the job, but no mainly because there's not been as much news to put out there. Plus, I've changed up some things I've done, and now I've put things out. I've done 3 or 4 subjects in one video as opposed to one for every video. I've done things differently and tried to move things around to try and make things work. And to an extent they are, and to an extent they're not. But I'll get there. Going forward, I've got loads to announce. I did that live series thing. I've recorded about 5 now. You've only heard 3. Some of you will have heard 3. There's not enough people watching them to make them worthwhile now, and I've not finished them off. I'm going to finish them all off, and they're going to come out in February or March, one night after the other. If you're interested, jump on board. I've got someone that I've been telling you I'm going to bring to the channel now for 3 months, but I'm scared of bringing the person to the channel because they might get me closed down. I have views, their views are much more out there than mine, so I'm going to have to rein them in a little bit, but they're going to come in the next couple of months. I'm also going to do something with the channel that might, everyone's into money, I'm not and never have been, but that said, I need to make this channel work for me in a better way than it is as it's growing. I've got an idea that might bring me in some revenue, a minor revenue, from people that watch it, by the way, but you don't have to get involved, any of you. I initially want 20 getting involved, and I'll take it up to, if I can, a couple of hundred, but between 20 and 200. I've got an idea that could be for between 20 and 200 going forward. But if that starts, that won't start till March or April. I'll float it later on in the next few weeks, and if people are interested, they can show an interest and let me know. And if they're not, no hard feelings. Don't worry, the channel's never going to be monetised, and it's never going to be a case of me always asking folk for money. That will never happen. Same with subscribers, same with all the other things. You know I don't push for anything, you don't ask for anything. When this room gets sorted, this is how I am in life. We've gone from a 4-bed detached property with a garage and a shed to a 3-bed semi. The 4-bed detached property with garage and shed, we lived in the two of us, me and her, indoors. The 3-bed semi that we're now in has got no garden and no shed. It's going to have a shed very, very shortly, and a lot of this will be cleaned out, so I'll have some room to myself, which is what I want. And at the moment, over the last few months in the last house, the young lad was living with us. He still is in this, but he's going to be gone within 5 or 6 months the way things are going. He's got a new girlfriend, and it's moving at a pace. So we'll have more room to ourselves when he's gone. Not that we're pushing him out by any means. So we've not got as much room, but we're going to have a shed constructed in the next couple of weeks. That'll be easier. Me, job-wise, I took on a new role in May of last year. I've told you, none of you about it yet. I'm going to in the coming weeks. You as viewers could be beneficial to me, and I could to you, maybe going forward, but that's something I'll mention and we'll broach and we'll discuss, but no problems either way. So I've got a lot to tell you, and I've got a lot to do, and I've got a few ideas for the channel. I mean, for the start, this room will be cleared out, and rather than having that poster on the back wall because it's miles away, I've got an A-board that's going to be up behind me for folk to see, and it's going to ask people to subscribe, people to press the notifications, people to do a thumbs up, because you do need these things for YouTube to make them push videos. Without them, they don't push. And I'm on here to grow the channel. Now it's growing because I've got 5,000 subscribers, but you don't get money from YouTube, and that's where I want the money from, really. With just subscribers, you get them with views, and the views are nowhere near where they should be. Everyone in the know tells me I should get more professional thumbnails. I'm going to get that done. I've got a class next Wednesday with the daughter, with the eldest. She'll show me what to do. So from back end of next week, there should be some better thumbnails on here. I'm told that will attract more people because that's what I need. And the one thing I'm going to push on the board that'll be behind me is notifications. I need people, if they are subscribing, to hit the notifications, because the stuff I do is vast, and because YouTube aren't pushing it. If somebody joins because they like a video, they've got to know when I'm putting another video out of that same ilk, that same subject, whatever it may be. That way they'll come back and look for it. But if people aren't clicking the notifications, they're never ever going to know. And that's one thing I'll say to all of you. Anyone that watches this video, it might only be 50 of you, 100, 200, however many watch this. If you've subscribed, great, I'm over the moon. Thank you very, very, very much. But if you've got the facility to click the notifications, please do that. And if there's a certain video that you like, a certain kind of video, you'll know when a video of that same subject gets released, and you'll always know, so you can look out for them. And then you come to a time when you don't like me anymore, just unsubscribe and say bye-bye. You don't have to say bye-bye, you can just go. Don't want anyone going, I want to keep you all, but that'll be your choice, not mine. So that's where we're at. I think I've told you most everything. It was just to say thanks and sorry for the eyes. That was the main part. God, the eyes, oh my God. But just thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting involved. This new thing, if anyone jumps on board, they're going to get involved more because it's going to be something that involves me and yourselves. It's an idea I've got. It's something that no one else has done. I've not seen anybody else do. It doesn't involve you coming on here and showing your face or anything, but I've got an idea. And I think it could be good for the channel. It's something in between what I'm doing now and these live things that folks do. I'm not going to be doing live things because I don't know what I'm pigging doing. But I've got an idea for something. I've got an idea, and I think it might just work. But that, as I say, will be in a couple of months' time. I'll let you know more about that when it gets to it. And I don't think I've got anything else to say to you. Just thank you. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I never believed when I set it up I'd get 5,000 people on board. I didn't, honestly. I really, really, really didn't. And I'm grateful to every single person that's subscribed. I'm grateful for every person that's watched the video. Not so much the ones that haven't liked it, but if they've watched the video and liked it, whether they've subscribed or not, I'm pleased, I'm grateful, I'm happy. And you've no need to subscribe if you don't want to. That's your choice, don't worry about that. But if you've watched the video and liked it, and especially if you've come back and watched a second, then great, I'm over the moon with that, because, you know, I'm doing something right somewhere along the line. But just, thanks. Thanks a million, or thanks 5,000. Thanks 5,000. 5,009 last time I looked. Just brilliant. Just absolutely brilliant. I'm just really pleased. Thank you very much. I've recorded this now. I'm going to knock it off. I'm hoping to goodness when I play it back, I'm only going to play 30 seconds. Don't worry, I don't like looking at me either. So I can't call you for not looking at me. I'll play 30 seconds back and hopefully the picture will be okay and it'll sound okay. I do hope so. And hopefully I'll be able to download it okay, because if I can, I'm over the moon, because lately I've been struggling desperately for the last 3 or 4 weeks with various laptops and so on and so forth. Hopefully now I'm back on an even keel. Thanks folks, whoever you might be.